I watched an anime
Oh yeah.
besides JoJo,
Uh-huh.
and that was I went to go see the fucking Dragon Ball Broly
Oh
movie.
yeah, I heard that was good.
Went to go see the Broly. How was Broly?
Just in time for Broly to get announced for Dragon Ball Z Fighters again.
So, how was Broly? Broly was cool.
Was he big?
Broly was big. Broly was strong.
Was he overwhelmingly strong?
Yeah. Okay. Now Broly was cool. Broly was cool. Okay. Now think about old Broly.
Got it.
Okay. Now ask me how Broly was again. New Broly.
How was New Broly?
Fucking amazing.
Oh, okay.
Super radical, awesome, best fucking yeah.
Yeah.
Super good.
Was he really strong though?
He was really strong and he yelled really loud and then he glowed green
Yeah.
and he had big energy.
Did he do the weird green ball shit that he does?
Did the
Okay.
green ball shit and then he was so strong and his number
How big was
his number was so big.
Could he have beaten Jiren?
It was so big.
I need to know if he could have beaten Jiren.
For sure.
What about Shaggy?
Ooh. Let's not fucking talk crazy.
can't-
Let's not crazy. You know, because I mean, let's face it. If the guy that did beat Jiren was not enough to take on this guy, then that guy's number wasn't big enough.
Yeah.
So if that guy had to face this guy,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this guy would have beat that guy.
Oh man.
Because that guy's number was way smaller
Do you
compared
know
to
if
this
the-
guy's
do you know-
big number
Do
go
you know
up.
if the director of the original Broly movie had anything to do with this?
No, I don't know.
Because like the funniest thing in the universe is that the director for the original Broly movie is like a huge mark for Broly.
Yeah.
And when people were talking to him about DBZ Super, he was like, "Oh yeah, Broly kicked Jiren's ass in like 2 seconds."
Okay.
Like,
I mean,
yeah, no,
you-
for real, totally.
You can, yeah, based on the extreme lengths that are required to fight Broly,
Yeah.
one would say that yes, it's easy to infer that Jiren would not be able to handle this number.
Oh man.
You know.
Now I'm back in.
So here's
to
the
Dragon
thing.
Ball.
So here's the thing.
Now that there's a bigger number.
Right. So here's the thing, right? So in
Yeah.
addition to the bigger number and the big green, and then he's got the cool barbarian's pelt.
It's a million times better design than his original Roman style design.
And he's got the fucking Ava Unit 1 colors.
Yeah.
Which look, it's my color scheme. That's cool.
Yeah.
So in addition to all that horseshit, you get some actual like Planet Vegeta lore.
Okay.
You know, you get some revisiting of Planet Vegeta. You get some Planet Vegeta politics.
Okay.
And you get some big ol' Saiyan girls
Okay.
showing up in the canon, which again I haven't watched Super, so I know that I'm missing a lot of possible
Did Eli
things.
make this?
I would almost think he did.
Oh, wow.
There are Russian Saiyans on Planet Vegeta.
That doesn't make any
There
sense.
are Russian scientist girls
why is that-
hanging out
wait.
doing science on Planet Vegeta.
Okay, I'll be real. I didn't really expect the Saiyan warrior race to have scientists.
They have scientists working on their two babies.
Okay.
Because you know the two baby
Yeah,
thing?
they're mostly all two babies.
Yeah, so that whole deal would become they spend some scenes kind of going into that.
Yeah.
Right? And they basically take what was baby Broly going
You mean the shittiest origin story of all time?
Yes. They revisit that
Okay.
and make it better
Okay. That.
by simply making it exist. It's not even that it's a remarkable story in any way.
Yeah.
It's not particularly well written, but it's a story.
Instead of baby Goku cried a lot,
And that's all there is to it.
Oh, I'm so mad.
Right?
How could I even remember those events as a tube baby? Whatever, doesn't matter.
And then they wrote him a good reason for being over there for the events of everything.
Yeah.
And then suddenly he's not over there anymore.
Do they write a good reason as to why his number's just so big?
He's just so big.
But tell me why he's so big.
It's just
It's
big.
just that he's so big.
Whispers say that he might be the legendary Super Saiyan.
He's got the.
So anyway, like they you know, like motivations are shifted and obviously corrected.
Yeah.
And more of the politics of the Frieza Force and the Saiyans are explored in a way, so you get to just see a lot more of that. That's fine. And again, maybe you see more in Super. I don't know. I'm just going off of me being a Z watcher and then this. So Broly's motivations and such they're better because they're so like fucked with over the course of the story in a way. So it's like he's big angry man for sure, but like um for better different reasons, and he's more of a victim of circumstance.
Okay.
But he's still cool big guy.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then they make some interesting choices, I guess, without the big cool fight happens, but without going into, I suppose, like the what little plot there is, because there is very little plot in a Dragon Ball movie, but what little plot there is has some surprising results.
Okay.
Goku's a fucking moron, and that continues to be the case.
Wow.
He's hilariously dumb, and that
I'm
continues
shocked.
to be the case. Frieza is hilariously petty.
Yeah.
Like, he's a fucking... Have you ever seen, like... Yes, we have seen Hitler as a punchline, but they've turned Frieza into punchline Hitler.
He's been Space Hitler from the word go.
But now he's Space Hitler with a badum behind him when he talks and does things.
Yeah, he's always been that.
It's no, it's mostly no.
I feel like he is, but maybe maybe I'm seeing the weak version and you're seeing the strong version.
No, Space Hitler has always been pretty hateable.
Yeah.
And despisable in his motivations, and this time around, he continues to be extraordinarily evil.
Yeah.
But, like, the camera and the moment, again, has a beat and a timing to it where then you hear the cymbals go off and he gets a little slide whistle, like, as he's committing genocide, or doing horrible things. Frieza with jokes is the weirdest. But that's where we're at now. And I guess some stuff happened in the course of Super that helped solidify that, because I know that he was brought back and he helped do good guy things temporarily. So
yes, Frieza is technically somewhat responsible for saving the universe.
or something like that.
Yes.
So it's really weird to me to see him hanging around being like clown shoes.
I should mention...
But then again, it's also weird to me to see the god of destruction, Beerus, being clown shoes as well.
Well, he was always clown shoes.
But I didn't know that, because the introduction to him was this evil Catman god is showing up to kill everything.
Well, no, his
and then
introduction
at some point
was this evil Catman god showing up to kill everybody, but food.
And then at some point he turns out to be a friend. So
yeah, he's just a little putty cat.
Oh. I mean, I saw how, like, we've seen the origin story of him basically doing the same as Vegeta, hanging out on a planet and being a god on the planet, and then he's like, I'm tired of this planet, and then he blows it up, and you go, wow, you're evil, and you're like, yeah, but you're cool now. But anyway,
yeah, Vegeta was so evil for multiple different points.
Yeah, and so this is really weird, because I saw a page where Vegeta was like, there was like this random monster was about to eat this little Namekian, and Vegeta goes out of his way and is like, oh fuck no, right? And the guy was like, what's the big deal? And he's like, I've had a trouble past with these Namekians, and because of the way things went down, I can't allow a single one to be killed. And he's super, like, noble about it now, and it's like, oh shit, that's a cool.
Do you feel bad because you got their planet blown up?
But here's the thing, okay? We get full flashback in this movie, and we get to watch, literally, not baby, but, like, toddler Vegeta and toddler Raditz hanging out.
Yeah.
And then they go, oh fuck, our home planet was destroyed. And toddler Raditz and Vegeta are like, meh.
That's all shit from the Bardock backstory. Yeah.
So then you're like, well, he sure got way more pissed about that later on, right? Considering how they give they give very few fucks.
Yeah.
The second it happens.
Yeah, and they're like 4 years old.
Yeah, and then you cut to when Frieza's around in the future, and you're like, oh, he's way mad more about it now.
Oh, my planet.
But I guess it's the Maybe it's just because it's like the
Pride
reveal.
thing, I
No. Maybe it's the reveal that it wasn't an accidental asteroid.
It was you.
Turned out it was you. Yeah.
You want to hear something really wild?
What?
I was told this, so I might be wrong. But you know they wished Namek back and all that shit with the Dragon Balls and all that crap?
Okay.
So they wished back everybody that Frieza killed, right?
Okay.
But Vegeta killed like a whole village of people on that planet. That's not included in that
They're not
wish.
included in the wish. No.
Fucking whoops.
Yeah. You got to be hyper specific with it. You have to maybe name a time frame as opposed to the results of an action, you know? But yeah, so what I was going to say is on another level entirely in terms of just like production and fucking budget. Holy shit.
Yeah, I saw the
Does
trailer
this
way
thing
back
have
in the...
money, cash money, billionaire boys?
Super was popular. That's
Man. Okay, so you literally see there's the budget go up, right? In the same way that it did with Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
Like you see the money kick in and that 40% of the budget kicks in towards the end.
Yeah.
You literally see the moment when the screen goes from 1080p to 4K. And the frames get crisp and cripsy, as my grandmother would say.
Yeah.
And shit starts going. And
that's when Broly's numbers getting really, really
big,
right?
Oh, big numbers. And
man.
the bouncy, stretchy Goku of Sakuga that visits your timeline for good luck.
Yeah.
That starts becoming every moment of the movie.
Yay.
Right? And the parts where you would expect blur to obscure the action, you can actually see the details. For like one of the first times I can remember is the high octane, high speed action that you get from those insane Naruto fights or those really high budget OVA scenes.
Yeah.
Now you can actually see it super crisp and clear.
So it's like you got the Sharingan.
Sure. And a couple of really cool moves, really cool ideas where you're like using ki in different ways besides like, you know, like when they're fighting in the air, they're dog fighting.
Okay.
Like
oh, cool.
You're top gunning it. You're ace combating fighting, right? And then at one point a character charges up fireballs but just keeps them as melee weapons and uses them as melee weapons.
Okay.
In fist to attack and do cool things with.
It's like when Hulk got the thing with the cars.
And then what I think is probably the single coolest sequence they've ever put money into. There is a solid maybe 1 minute of first-person Dragon Ball fighting.
Okay.
At high budget.
Okay.
And you get to experience fighting Goku. You see Broly's point of view.
Okay.
Fighting Goku, first person.
Oh no!
Through a mountain.
Oh.
Up through the air, dodging shit, sliding to the side, counterfire. Like, it really goes fucking ham.
Is first person the only way to truly appreciate how big the number is?
I mean, you can literally see them looking through the new scouters to see the number go up.
Oh wow, there's new scouters that go that high.
And you can see
big.
They're gibberish digits, but the digits increase.
Oh fuck.
So, you know. Anyway,
that's crazy.
New waifus for everybody.
Oh yeah.
Right? New waifus all over. You got Saiyan waifus, you got alien waifus, you got green Chie. You got all kinds of folks hanging out.
Wait, did you say green Chie?
You heard me.
Chie's green.
And you got actually green Chie.
Okay, all right.
And all in all, yeah, man. I go fucking watch cool high budget Dragon Ball.
All right, let me ask you, is there a part where they both look at each other and they both do like a really, really big energy attack, and then one of them's like, oh man, this guy's number is so big, this is crazy, I can't believe how big this number is, I gotta get an even bigger number than him?
Yeah. Also, the fun of, I don't know why
it cracks me up. So
You know
much.
the fun of the Speedwagon / Smokey / Krillin
Yeah.
standing on the side,
Yes,
watching the
yeah.
fight and calling it
Yeah.
and doing the thing. Yeah, this time around, that's Frieza.
Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
And then they do some fun stuff with that, with the idea of Frieza and in the stands watching the fight unfold. So, yeah.
Frieza, like, I'll be really honest. Like, for some reason, the word number in this context like makes me giggle every time I hear it, and all I can think of right now is Frieza going, "Oh man, their numbers are so higher than my number." Like, because that's a Frieza thing to think.
So original
can't.
Broly was not a one-dimensional character. He was zero dimensions.
Yeah, he's 0 dimension. He might as well have been a big glowing fist.
Yes. You can say that by the end of Bio Broly, maybe he's 0.5 dimensions.
No, I'd say he's -1.
if
Bio
need,
Broly is the actual worst.
if you need to. Dragon Ball Super Broly is one-dimensional,
Okay.
but he's probably now my favorite Dragon Ball. I like him.
Is that because his colors are the colors that you like?
His colors are cool, and there's something that I hope. Okay, potentially, I'm hoping for something that might be cool.
Yeah.
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 Because I like me Vegito a whole lot based on a lot of factors.
Vegito's cool.
I like a lot of factors about Vegito.
I like his personality way more than Gogeta's.
But I want to say that Dragon Ball Super Broly is I like him, and in his big dumb simplicity, there's likability, and there's some stuff, and I hope, because it seems almost like I'm getting a vibe that they said they confirmed more Dragon Ball Super is going to be happening or whatever, because it made big money.
I'm fucking shocked.
Like, Broly might be our Green Ranger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
We don't know.
Oh wow.
Broly might be our Green Ranger.
Broly might grow.
Broly.
Fuck man.
Yeah.
It's hitting me real bad.
There you go.